Big news this morning begins with complete team coverage about the brush fires that have been burning through Collier County overnight and early this morning. The Lee Williams Road fire has gone through at least 3,500 acres, and right now it's just at 30% contained.
This morning, Week News is dedicated to giving you complete team coverage so you and your family can stay safe and be prepared as you start your day. Wink meteorologist Matt Devitt is live in the studio with us this morning. Wink News reporter John Treweiler in Collier County, where those brush fires are happening, to get you the very latest information. We're going to hear from John in just a minute, but before we do, let's turn our attention to our Weather on the One's forecast. And Matt Devitt, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Obviously, elevated risk for fires again as we go throughout the day. Now, granted, the wind will be just a little bit lower than what we have seen, but it's still going to be breezy at times. So that means if anything does spark, it's going to spread at a pretty good clip. So wind out of the southeast at 10 to 15, occasionally gusting to 20 miles an hour. Also, temperatures will be warmer by a few degrees. We officially hit 82 on Monday, 84 for today. So as we take a look at Doppler radar, you know, it's not much, but I am picking up on a few sprinkles, some very light rain indicated in green across portions of Charlotte and DeSoto counties, but this will do absolutely nothing to our brush fire situation. A few raindrops, if that, extending all the way towards Hendry County. The rest of southwest Florida is dry. As we take a look at temperatures, 55 in Arcadia, 60 for Palmdale, 64 in Lehigh Acres, and 65 in Fort Myers. So coming up in the next few minutes, I will again update you on the brush fire situation and also take a look at your 7-day. Guys?
Brush fires and smoke made people nervous before falling asleep last night in Collier County. Various hot spots continue to cause some issues early this morning. My news reporter John Treweiler starts off our team coverage. John, what's the latest where you are?
Well, Jen, the latest where we are, this is Collier and Davis. You can see all the flashing lights behind us. Collier County Sheriff's Office has Collier shut down here. I can step out, you can see it. Complete closure here at Collier. This closure goes south for about the next 2 miles, right now just south of Rattlesnake. What we're hearing out here so far is that there are some sporadic parts of the fire right now that have moved close to Collier, which is the reason this road remains closed. Not very smoky where we are. From the south, at our vantage point, we can see a bit of heavy smoke. We'll plan to hopefully move that direction in a little bit later this morning to give you a better picture of that. But as you mentioned in the headlines, what deputies tell us here, their last update from Fire Command was about 2 o'clock in the morning. They know that about 3,500 acres have burned right now in the Picayune-Strand State Forest, about 30% contained. So it's an improvement from yesterday afternoon. The good news is very calm on the winds right now, so that is helping fire crews battle this fire. We do know they have been in there all night. And again, that last update from Fire Command was about 2 a.m., so those numbers could have already improved a little bit. We hope to get an update from the command post a little bit later here this morning. And of course, we'll share it with you. But again, the big story here is Collier closed at Davis. You can use Santa Barbara to get around it. Matt Devitt's got the latest on our weather conditions. Matt?
All right, buddy. Thanks so much for being on top of that. Let's take a look at why we do have that elevated risk for brush fire. Southwest Florida right now is in the midst of a moderate drought, and that has not changed, and it will continue to not change in the days ahead because of not beneficial rain, you know, in our forecast. I don't have any storm systems that would bring us several inches of rain. So if you missed this yesterday, I want to show you that since November 1st, we've only seen 2.5 inches of rain. We are 5 to 6 inches of rain below normal. Now, we have lower humidity in the air. We need more moisture. That would at least make the situation better. I can tell you that I have seen a little bit of a bump up in the past 24 hours, but we definitely need more moisture and humidity. And also the wind, the past couple of days, it has been as high as 30 to 35 miles an hour, and that has been fanning the flames. Now, 24 hours ago, the monkey meter was in the 40s and 50s. Notice how, again, not much, but it's something. It has bumped up to 58. And the wind forecast for today, we will see wind gusts between 15 to 20. Again, an improvement, but we need to have it much, much lower in the days ahead. Guys?
And check out this Facebook Live video we have from Wink News reporter Jessica Alpern. When you see this, you'll see these powerful flames. They're climbing up and devastating this wooded area on Collier Boulevard just north of Rattlesnake. Now, that area is also fairly close to the Naples Lakes Country Club. North Collier Fire tells Wink News that there are threats to Naples Lakes at this time, but they have not ordered any official evacuation. People living at the country club watched from outside as flames grew just across the street.
The embers, as you guys saw, they're starting to shoot over the road now. So my guess is they probably don't want the embers to kind of hit some of the dry areas in here. So, but yeah, it's Florida. Who would think of this in Florida?
I don't know what's going to happen. You know, the ash is coming down like it's snow. It's choking the smoke, and this is my second trip. My first trip I came in and I got my Wolf and my Jack Russell out. So, you know, I left work early when I heard.
Collier County now has an emergency hotline. The numbers are right there on your screen, 239-252-8444. Anyone in Collier can also call 311, and you can call for any questions about the fire to those numbers.
And from the live desk this morning, many people are posting their scary videos and photos to social media. Can you imagine all this so close to your home? Take a look at what someone posted to the Wink News Facebook page. This is video from the Naples RV Park. And look at how close all of that smoke is from all of these RVs. And the fire, as you can imagine, was moving so quickly, especially because of the wind. Many people were very concerned. Some people were told we're even leaving the RV park just in caution of that fire moving quickly. Let's take a look now at some of the photos that were also posted to the Wink News Facebook page. Just look at the massive cloud of smoke from these brush fires, all of this going into the air, people taking a lot of pictures from the roadway. Just a very scary situation. Right now I'm at the live desk monitoring the Wink News Facebook page. Head there. All the information is there for you, and post your video and pictures. I'm watching for them right now. Back to you.
People in Lehigh Acres are cleaning up after two different brush fires caused major damage Sunday night. The Chalet fire burned 225 acres, and the Arson Task Force is investigating. The second fire was near Sally Avenue South.
Shocking. It was like, I couldn't believe that was happening. I mean, I seen it on TV, but I didn't expect to happen to our neighborhood. And so quickly, it just spread.
Now, the fires in Lehigh Acres, they're 100% contained this morning, but not fully controlled. Firefighters are still out looking for hot spots, which could reignite. If you have a hot spot in this contained area, you're not supposed to call 911. Firefighters say it'll typically go down on its own, and they're out in the area to monitor them. You can count on Wink News so you get continuing team coverage of the fire watch of Southwest Florida. We're going to monitor the flare-ups, get you live updates on air and online. You can also sign up for notifications on your smartphone about the fires through our Wink News app. The Fort Myers City Council has just approved some new positions and technology for the police department. We'll let you know what just after this break in a couple of minutes.
Plus, Wink News breaks down what's different and what's new in President Trump's revised immigration and travel executive order.
And we'll check in again with Wink News meteorologist Matt Devitt. He's got the weather on the one's forecast. Lots going on. He'll plan out your day. It's 4:38.